Good morning, everybody. This is your boy, the E-bike guy, back again with another video. And today's video is not really any topic or anything like that, or something it pertains or a product or nothing like that. It's really just a little e-bike talk, like to my subscribers and all. And well, I guess you could say it's a really a topic, you know what I mean? Because in this video, it's really about the Tommebike and how valuable it is to me and all sorts of stuff, you know what I mean? We're going to talk about what's going to be happening in 2024, because it was a rocky start, that Angelo, he's going down, and that really put a dent in our family, and plus the channel itself, you know what I mean, to become more of a thing than what it is now. So anyways, as y'all gonna see behind me, we are at the tennis court. This is where me and E-bike Kid and Angelo and the rest of the family come out here and play, just to get our little workout on and stay in shape. So that's what y'all seeing right here, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to turn the camera on and show you what it looks like. All right, so yeah, this is a tennis court. We like I said, we come out here and play almost every day, but it's a little chilly, it's Floridians don't like the cold. And another thing, to my boy Rob Harden and Alexander Skirt, they way up there up in the north, and they having a hard time riding their e-bikes. So I know how it is up there, so I'm not complaining one bit. I ain't gonna complain one bit on this channel, okay? Okay, so y'all hear that? No complaints, cause matter of fact, they almost in 0-degree weather, so I already understand that for one thing. Okay, so here y'all is. This is the Tommebike, and we're gonna go for a ride, and I'm gonna tell you why I think this bike in particular, not just any e-bike, but this one right here, is more valuable to me now than it has been ever. Now, one of my subscribers was asking me is, why do I have such a small chain ring in the front? Okay, so you see I'm running I think this is a 32 chain ring. So the reason why I run a small chain ring to a 3-speed freewheel is because I pedal this bike at slow speeds. A lot of people want to be pedaling their bikes at high speeds, but I don't think about pedaling this bike at high speeds. You know what I mean? That's why I have the throttle and everything for, so I can pedal. I mean, so I can actually, ride and cruise. Know what I mean? But when I'm pedaling at slow speeds, I like to pedal this bike. And just in case if anything breaks down, like the controller malfunctions or the battery, something happened to the battery, God forbid a flat tire, I can pedal this thing home. The step bombers have such a small chain ring, not even step bomber, but people put that single speed freewheel on the back of their motor and a big freaking chain ring in the front. That if they break down, man, they're not gonna be able to pedal that thing home unless they got monster legs. So that's the reason why I got this small chain ring on here. And like I said, I pedal this bike a lot. I don't throttle this thing a lot, you know what I mean? Only time I throttle this thing is I'm riding with family, or I got to go somewhere in a hurry. But other than that, if I'm chilling and just relaxing and I just want to do some sightseeing, that's when I go ahead and pedal. I usually leave it in top gear unless something, I just want to do a little throttle, then I'll shift it down into the highest gear, and then I can do it like that, you know what I mean? So anyways, I had made some changes to the controller. That I did some angle, I did some advancement on the phase angle, and I had to turn my field weakening off because I was trying to figure out why I wasn't getting that much range as I was. And at high speeds, I noticed my field weakening was kicking in, so I turned that off. So I don't run no field weakening on this bike at all. Okay, man, it's getting hot. I ain't gonna lie, it's getting hot. You know what I'm saying? I dressed up for the cold, but it's getting hot. We're gonna go ahead and get on the e-bike. We're gonna go for a ride. What we're gonna do? We're gonna go to Wawa. We're gonna go there, and then we're gonna turn around and come back. And then on the way there, we're gonna go ahead and discuss that topic right there. I don't even know why I said it wasn't really a topic, because it is, So all right, let's get to it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get on the Tommebike, and we're gonna do a little bit of discussions, and we're gonna be doing a little bit of fast riding, because we're gonna skip on down here to Wawa, and then we're gonna come on back. Okay, let's see here. Let's turn this bad boy on. We're gonna pan the camera up so y'all can see. All right. Yep, so I got my battery full charge. Oh yeah, that is an awesome charger. Got two good chargers. Like I was saying, I'm finna do a review on both of those soon. I already got the video up. Like, I got it already saved. I just haven't uploaded to YouTube yet. So we're gonna be doing that soon. But anyways, the new charger that I have is pretty badass. Now I'm gonna tell you something. My old charger, it kind of caught me by surprise yesterday. Is because it actually went up to 19 amps, which just blew my mind. I said, well, hell, I never, when I was charging my son's battery, because he was on 32%, and I didn't feel like grabbing that slow behind charger out of the closet, so I used my fast charger, and it went up to like 19 amps in charging. I'm saying, holy crap! I was blown. So I mean, both of those chargers are really good, but I like the other one that the new one I brought. It's badass. It actually charged it up to 30 amps, which is ridiculous. So I'm gonna be doing both of those chargers. Also, I'm gonna be doing some. I'm gonna put the links on those chargers just in case if you want to acquire one yourself. Is right there. I didn't let my kids ride to school today. Let me go ahead and show them about this truck. Yeah, I didn't let my kids ride to school today because it was a little chilly, and I just decided to take them to school instead of riding the e-bike. Because my oldest son, he really loves his e-bike. I actually had to pull a trailer hitch on his e-bike because of the fact that he likes to take his friends out. I mean, they don't do nothing stupid, because I'm gonna get on his behind if they do. All right, daycare. All right, nobody's coming. All right, hey there. So anyways, man, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't know how many times I'm gonna tell y'all, but this e-bike is probably the best one I built yet. Now, I thought my 5000w e-bike was off the chain, which now my oldest son has, but this one right here, I love the fat tire conversion. I mean, it's very stable, very smooth. The tires make it smooth. They're a little heavy than a standard fat tire, but it's way smoother. I had a little trouble with the Shimano fork. Is that the compression knob is a little confusing. I thought it was, you know, it looked like it says less compression, so I turned it to less compression. Man, the whole fork was locked, like it was rigid, like it was just a straight non-suspension fork in the front. And I was like, man, I'll go off road, and I'm riding. I'm like, God dang, man, what the heck wrong with my fork? So I thought it was hanging on the wall, you know, had damaged it or bent it somehow. And I said, man, so I was riding yesterday, and I happened to, you know what, let me change it to the other setting. So I turned it all the way to where it says more compression, but I guess it's less compression, you know what I mean? So the knob is a little confusing. So when I did that, and I started going through the bumps, I felt the suspension working a little bit. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, and it kind of threw me off, like, what the heck? So yeah. So like I said, 2024, well, end of 2023 was just, it was amazing at first, you know, when me and E-bikeguy went out there and did that speed run, and we actually achieved over 100 miles an hour on this e-bike, and that day was amazing. Now I'm going to tell you why this bike is more valuable than ever. Okay, for one thing, I didn't have hand in this. Okay, now what I mean about this is that my money, or all of my money, wasn't invested in this. Okay, it was my subscribers. we all had some sort of contribute to this bike. You know, when my Sabaton 200 controller broke down on me, I had subscribers donating me money to get this bike back on the road. Okay, they helped me get the far driver controller, the 72-850. They helped me get the molly cells, the cells that's in this bike right now. They helped me get this, you know. So it was a group effort for my subscribers. That's why this bike is so valuable, is that they helped me. Because it weren't for them, I wouldn't have this bike right now. E-bikeguy wouldn't be able to do that 100-mile-an-hour video. And that's another reason why this bike is so valuable, because it achieved something that no other traditional e-bike never did. Okay, so a lot of these guys or trolls or whatever you want to call them go on online or a comment section and say, oh, I seen something, I seen a e-bike does 190, I seen an e-bike does 150. Well, to me, I don't think that's an e-bike. See, an e-bike to me, this is all my opinion on me, an e-bike to me has functioning pedals. That means you can pedal. It has bicycle handlebars, bicycle tires, bicycle rims. You know, this is almost 80% bicycle and 20% electric. You know, the hub motor, the battery, the controller, throttle, you know, other than else, everything else is bicycle. So yeah, so to me, this is the only e-bike on YouTube now. I'm not talking, I don't know about Hawaii or New York, anything like that, but this is the only e-bike that I've seen on YouTube. Oh, I got mail. Must be from a subscriber or something, but I'll check it out in a few minutes. But on YouTube, they actually did over 100 miles an hour. Okay, you can call it 103, 105, whatever. It went over 100 miles an hour. Okay, so that's why. And then he did it. E-bikeguy did it. And by the way, his name is Angelo, so I'll probably call him Angelo from here on out. That Angelo rode this bike. The bravest guy the bravest kid I ever known, you know, did what he did. And now he's gone. He's out of the picture. He's gone from the family. He is going to be missed dramatically, not only for being an awesome and brave kid with the balls of steel, but as a family. He brung laughter and joy to the family. He was always happy, and nothing didn't really get him upset. On the tail, he lost his wallet, by the way. He had lost his wallet. I have no idea how he did it, but we went looking for that bad boy, and that kind of had him in the bed for a couple of days. But anyways, I can't sell this bike, man. I mean, like I say, to me, this bike is so sentimental, man, that every time when I look at it, man, I think about him, and I think about my subscribers that did, you know, that helped me put this together. Because me, I'm broke, man. I'm really am. I can't afford to buy this thing, and it actually took me 5 months just to save up the money, just to get the molly cells, the P42As, just to get in this darn thing. And then it was a little bit complete, and then my subscribers helped me. Y'all know exactly who y'all are, and I thank you. And then I have the support. So I have that emotional support from my subscribers too, that always told me to keep pushing forward. Because, you know, before we started to do this 100-mile-an-hour video, we had, you know, everything was cool. You know, there was more concern about, you know, maybe you should do this to the top tube, you know, the weld, or add some gushers, you know what I'm saying? Some advice, you know. And then we started pushing this bike 88 miles an hour, 96, 98. When we did that 98 mile an hour, that's when the haters started coming in. Oh, that speed is fake. Oh, they doing that in the car, and then come back and show that BS. Yeah, I had all of that freaking hate, you know, and that was just ridiculous. I said, what in the world did I do? What in the world did I do to get that hate? Because I wanted to build my battery the best way I did. You know, I took some advice and everything, you know, and I learned from mistakes. And I didn't go on nobody's channel and watch their channel and say, oh, I'm gonna copy him. No, that wasn't about it. I built this battery particular for this e-bike, specifically for this e-bike. Okay, I learned how to build batteries from my Chinese battery when I brought from AliExpress, and I had that Salvatron 200 amp controller hooked up to it, and it burnt the nickel strips up. And I noticed that when I took that battery apart, I noticed that the nickel strip was burnt between the cells and not in the cell itself. And that's where that nickel strip was like a fuse, and it couldn't handle the 200 amps. So what I did, I made it better. And after I made it better, y'all seen Angelo did that wheelie on that 5000w e-bike. That was after the modification. So it worked. Now I noticed that when I go back and look at my 72-volt battery build, I looked at it and I'm like, damn, that's not gonna handle 450 amps. And then I had the guy on the channel told me that I need to break it down and you know, I forgot what he said, but I told him it's all right. So what I did, I snatched this battery out of this bike, ripped the tape off, and then I did my cross sections on my parallel to series connections, and then I added not one copper but 2 copper wire on both sides. And that's how we did that 100-mile-an-hour video. And that's how we can pick up that got faster speeds, you know, on this e-bike, you know. So yeah, I'm just talking, you know, running my mouth, not really in a bad way, but just saying that, you know, why this bike is so valuable, you know what I mean? Because it had a lot of group effort, not just me, but I had support from my family. I had support from my subscribers, emotional and financially, and my stepson, my late stepson. He did his thing, and we'll achieve some very high top speeds with this e-bike. So I just wanted to say thank you all from the bottom of my heart, because like I say, a lot of YouTubers there, they say, you know, thank you and you know, when they go on their posts and stuff like that, you know, but this is an actual thing. I don't know how many times I can say it, but I really appreciate y'all from giving that support and keep telling me to ignore the haters, keep moving forward. And that's what I was going to do, because after Angelo died, I was going to do no more YouTube. You know, that was going to be it for me. But some of y'all said he wouldn't want that. You know, he wants you to keep, you know, doing what you're doing. You know, so I said, oh yeah, you know, that's right. And so I got a message. Let me see what this is. Oh, T-Mobile. So I'll get them started in a little bit. Yeah. So here we are on Memorial and Valerie Boulevard. If I keep heading south, that's where Angelo. That's where Angelo's crash site at. But if I make a right on Valerie, that's where Wawa's at. And I don't know. I don't know. So I guess I'll keep pushing forward and see what the deal is. Let me get up to the intersection. We got some barking behind dogs here. I'm not a pet lover, by the way. Let's see here. So I don't know. I can go that way, and that's going to take me to Seaver Parkway. I can go to the circle, which is a skip and hop away for this e-bike, or I can go to the lake. I think I'm gonna go to the lake down this way. So I just want y'all to just ride with me. I'm not gonna try to make it too long, like always. But I guess I'm gonna go on this road, and we're gonna do a little bit of hauling butt. that could have been a head-on collision right there. With that cars coming out of the intersection like that. I mean, you need something like this, you know what I'm saying? That's another topic I want to address, is that, you know, having a high-power e-bike, you know, you can keep in traffic. You ain't got to cause a problem when you're riding a bike, a slow behind e-bike, you know, 20 to 30 miles an hour and holding up traffic. So if you need to pass somebody, or you need to hit the intersection right quick, you have the power to do so. So we're gonna head to Sebring Lake. That was a dock I'm gonna go to, and then I'm gonna wrap it up there. As y'all see, there's Angelo's crash site, the little memorial that we did. So it's still up and good. I mean, I'm good now. I'm stronger now. But that last time I made that video, man, I almost felt weak in the knees, man. I couldn't really do it. Man, the funeral is gonna be like this Friday, as a matter of fact. So, man, it's gonna be pretty hard. It's gonna be pretty hard for me. This is a busy intersection anyway, so you got to be on your P's and Q's when you're actually going. So I know exactly what I'm doing. So we're gonna shoot on down to the lake right quick. So if I keep going straight, that's going to take me to the circle. We're going to make a right here, and we're going to go to the dock and chill out right quick. It's not really chilly when you're standing still, but it only gets chilly when you're actually going. So let's say we're 8 miles out from the house. On the DKD display, it says that we're 8 miles away from the house, and we're still showing full battery, which this 58 amp hour battery is awesome. All right, so we're gonna go to the dock. Oh man, what the hell are you doing? It wasn't like this a couple days ago. Oh man. Oh man. Well, let's go down this way. Too much noise right there. All right, here we go. So I'm going to park it right here. Dang, the kids could come down. The kids can actually come down here and swim right here. Huh. All right, so here we are. This is Sebring Lake, and as you're gonna see, the lake is pretty big. Over there, that's Highway 27, west, southbound, northbound, heading towards Georgia. Then southbound heads towards like Okeechobee, Miami, stuff like that. So we got the people there with the jackhammer on the little like a bobcat, and then on over that way is where the circle's at, and then you go around this lake right here, and it takes us to the circle. So this is the dock they just built recently. It's peaceful. You got the birds, you know, looking for like little worms or whatever they got in there. And then we got the Tommebike. Now this bike is truly crazy, you know what I mean, the way this bike performs, you know, and it just delivers, you know what I mean. The battery has been excellent ever since, you know, we did that speed run. I added 20 more cells into it, so it's instead of a 54 amp hour mega range battery, now it's a 58 amp hour mega range battery. So that is awesome. So it has very good range. Ever since I turned that field weekend off, I've noticed that increase of range, even when I'm upwards to 75, 80 miles an hour, you know, which I don't really do. And we're like 10 miles away from home, and we still got a full battery, you know. So yeah, this is a great accomplishment. Like I said, man, y'all did this. Y'all helped me build this bike, and this bike has been awesome. And I'm gonna tell you something. I am actually the first on YouTube, the first one to actually slap a 273 on a hardtail mountain bike, fat tire, you know. So that's also a great feat right there, just in itself, you know. So yeah, I'm just living, you know, every day as it comes, you know, just living it up, you know, just enjoying life as it is, because life is precious. You know, you only have one chance to live, and no matter what you do in life, you know, no matter if you're jumping off of a cliff or you race car racing or whatever, you know what I'm saying, you enjoying your life and stuff like that, you know what I mean. And for this e-bike goes back here, I'm actually enjoying that because of the fact that, you know, I was into ATVs and dirt bikes back in the day. I'm still is, but it's nothing like having a e-bike, you know what I mean. That no matter what kind it is, no matter if you build it yourself or get out of store, I mean, it's really nothing like it, man. Because I mean, for one thing, it's quiet, you're not disturbing the neighbors, it's smooth. I mean, I don't know, it's one of a kind, you know what I mean. And something high power as that one, it's even more fun, you know what I mean, because of the fact that you're not really causing problems. Especially, I see a lot of e-bikers, you know, they got the ones they got a store, and I see them on the highway. I'm like, oh man, I don't know how they can do that, you know, when there's no bike lane. You know, there was a bike lane to be something different, but there's places on the highway there's no bike lane, man. I'm like, no, you got to get you something that's a little bit faster, at least 43 and up, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm saying about that, you know what I mean. Then, you know, and just that about the battery, then, you know what I'm saying, that I built, you know what I mean. It's been improvement. I know somebody actually did a post, yeah, not too long ago, and one guy, oh, you don't use fish paper, there's no ventilation. I'm like, well, damn, I didn't know batteries had to breathe, you know, to be in something like that, you know. And I was like, well, and I'm thinking to myself, I said, hell, I brought a $600 battery from Amazon. It was a 52-volt 20 amp hour battery. It had the LG 50 cells in it. Hell, it didn't even have fish paper, and they had the cell holders though, but it didn't have no fish paper on it. you know. And then that Chinese battery I got from AliExpress, it was glued together. That's how I learned how to build batteries, because it was, you know, it was glued together, it had fish paper on it, you know what I mean? It had some insulation on it. I'm not knocking it for no reason, you know what I'm saying? But, and then they asked me, did it work? I said, well, of course it did. I mean, I got proof right there that it works. So, yeah. But anyways, I'm just talking, man. I don't know if y'all going to be sitting back and watching. I mean, if y'all have any questions or anything, let me know. But like I was saying, this is why this bike is very valuable, man, because it's just, it went through a lot of changes. For one thing, it went through a throttle, got a bigger battery, got a different controller. It has a new Cloud9 seat that y'all see in the back. We got a new motor, which is a V3, but I have my E-bikeguy logo on it from the 2T cover, so I swapped that over to this one, just to have that brand on there. And yeah, it's been one hell of a bike, and I like it. But on the high part e-bike like that, you know what I'm saying, it's not really a must. You know, you don't need that. Just because that bike does high speeds, it doesn't mean that I'm doing it all the time. You know what I mean? It's nice to have it, because if, like I'm saying, you know, getting out of the way of traffic, you know, or out of situations where you're holding up traffic, you know what I mean? It's something that's nice to have that, you know what I mean? And to get the best range is to keep it down low anyways, you know what I mean? When you go on fast like that, that's when you're going to see that range deplete, like. So yeah, but that was efficient. That's more efficient because it don't weigh that much. It's only 130 pounds, so it has that going for it right there, you know what I mean? But yeah, okay, I'm gonna cut it right here. Then I'm going to get back on the bike, and I don't know, I'm gonna probably ride somewhere. I might not show that, you know what I'm saying, but I'll probably ride a little bit around here, and yeah, we're gonna get back to the house. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll take the highway back. Let me turn my Magic Shine brake light on. Okay, so I got some brake lights. Let me turn my bike light on. I gotta recharge it when I get back. So yeah, we're gonna take the highway. We're gonna do a little bit of endurance test on this bad boy battery. And we're gonna take it on up there to Memorial. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go up 27 northbound, and we're gonna go on to Memorial, and then that's gonna take us to the house. I know one thing, that highway is a jungle out there. Look at that house, man. That is crazy. I think my stabilizer is a little bit adjusted. Whew. Water, damn it. I mean, there's e-bikes that actually go on the highway too. They're just not as fast as I am. But they also take the bike lane. So this time I'm not taking the bike lane. I'm just going to get around the highway with the rest of them. We're going to turn this way. And then we're going to go ahead and get behind. All right, let's go. I don't know why, but man, being on two wheels, it's frightening, man, being on this highway. Man, yeah, just go with the flow, you know, try not to pass anybody, you know, I mean, acting stupid, you know, just Then again, I might just hit Wawa and then go on down towards Memorial. I guess it's sort of like a range test, but you know, we did 10 miles at going to the dock, and we're going back. Damn, I might have to pass this person. Okay, there we go. You know, you get the impression when, you know, people look at you on a mountain bike and be like, what in the hell? Oh boy. Yeah, it's crazy. You know, with functioning pedals and stuff like that, you be like, you know, there's people be kind of amazed, you know, saying like, you know, what in the world are e-bike doing on the highway, you know? That's the impression you get from some of the drivers on the road. But they just don't know, man. This bike got some crazy acceleration. I'm on mode 1, so I ain't really, you know, giving it much gas. Truck wanted to do something, I kick it on 2. Almost at Memorial. I'm gonna kick on 2 now. The front wheels will come right on up. Yeah, I gotta get in that body position, boy. Dangerous. should have kept going, but it's just so windy. I couldn't really get the bike stable, man. The wind was blowing me all over the place. Woo! That mode 2 is off the chain. They're gonna cop. Make sure you're doing the speed limit. Not try to be. Oh. Yeah, that's another thing, you know, about this, how well this battery is performing, you know. Like I was saying on my video, my 2.0 video, is that if it was done my way, the battery kind of fire was done my way, it'd have been done like this. And it wouldn't have, you know, it wouldn't have that 12, just the 12 gauge copper wire alone. It will at least have some backup, some nickel strip backup or something, you know what I mean? Another thing about e-bikes is that you see how I was out there, you know, hanging with traffic and stuff like that. I can get on the bike path and just ride just like a normal e-bike. Wow, I had something in my throat right there. Or if I want to, I can get on the highway, like what I'm finna do now, and hang with traffic. It's just so windy. I'm finna do it right now. I'm on mode 1, so I was gonna just follow this truck right here. Well, I guess the truck is turning, making a right turn. Okay, gotta slow down while I see that car in the intersection. Wow, it's windy, resistance, damn. Fighting me, so the resistance, the wind is actually blowing south. Man, it's a beast to hold on to this bike. All right, let me pull on over so I can talk some more. I looked behind me before I just veered off like that, so don't worry about that. Anyway, so we're heading back to the house. And actually we're gonna go back to the tennis court, and that's when I'm gonna close off the video. So this one's gonna be a little longer than I thought. Trying to do a little bit of editing. Woo! Gotta start my throat. But man, it is so windy out here, man. I mean, I had to fight to keep this thing on the control because it was so light. When I was out on the highway, and then, yeah, the wind is blowing south, man. Look how windy it is, man. It's like crazy. And it doesn't help being so, like, chilly. So it's pretty cold, you know. I mean, Florida standards. And the wind is like, I could say about 15 miles an hour, that the wind is fighting me. So I had a lot of wind resistance right now. And it probably don't sound that good on the GoPro. So I'm going a little bit faster this time. You know, still talking and stuff like that, you know. I really can't believe that we're actually close to 10,000 subscribers, as a matter of fact. So that is a major achievement, because I thought as a small channel like me, well, I'm still a small channel, but like a channel like me would never see anywhere near 10,000 subscribers. I mean, you know, let alone 9,000, what I have now. You know, I thought it was going to be plateauing out at like 3,000, maybe 4. That's what I thought it was going to be at. You know, so I definitely got a lot of support. And another thing too is that when you know, I usually don't ask nobody to subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? I want a person to subscribe to my channel from the heart. You know, from the heart. You know, they look at my channel, they think they see it interesting, they like it, they subscribe to it. You know what I mean? That's why I don't waste half a minute or a minute or so on the video saying, please like, please share, please subscribe, and leave a nice comment down below. You know, no, I don't do that, man. I just, you know what I'm saying? I will tell me what you think. Let me know down in the comments. Basically, that's it, you know. And I'll, like, you know, see you later. I'll be back in the next video. You know, that's how I do it, you know what I mean? So, and that's one of the reasons a person asked me why I don't ask nobody to subscribe to my channel, because I don't like doing it. I don't want to pressure nobody. I don't want to make nobody subscribe to my channel just because I'm getting, you know what I'm saying, getting views and all that good stuff, you know what I mean? Even though it's nice to have, you know, views, but no. I mean, basically, I'm a living testament, to tell you the truth. You know, I mean, I'm doing things that no other person would do, you know, as far as building a bike like this or building a battery like this, you know. I like to see what the end result is, you know. And I know that lithium are dangerous. Don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to put my kids or my family in jeopardy, you know what I'm saying, if I didn't know what I'm doing, you know. But yeah, man, this battery works. It works, you know. I mean, battery builds that like to put those nice shiny bus bars and make it look all stiffy and stuff, but man, when you wrap that bad boy up in heat shrink or fish paper, you're not going to see it no more, because usually when you wrap a battery up like that, it's not coming apart again unless there's a problem with a cell group or something like that in particular. But other than that, you're not going to sell no more. You're going to take a picture and that's it, you know. I put this battery together, I want it to work, you know, and it works. It does what I want it to do. It gets going, goes down the road, it delivers the power that I want. If I need to pass a car or anything, I can just mash the gas, mash the throttle, or twist the throttle, and it moves just like that, you know. Okay, nobody's coming, and it just moves. Man, that was a long, I wouldn't long drive. I guess it was like a long video, because now we're back at the tennis court, and this is where I'm going to be closing off right here. So let's see. So, oh my gosh, so that was a total of 20 miles we did. So we did 10 miles. We did 10 miles there, and then we did another 10 miles, 10.9. So we can estimate that 11 miles. So that's 21 miles we did, and we had 60%, maybe 70% battery life. So I'm gonna go and show y'all right quick, okay? I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's where we at, and then that's my battery life right there. So yeah, so that's decent. That's and we're, like I said, we're booking it, man. We're doing like, I mean, for anywhere from, you know, 15 to 65, 70 miles an hour, you know, I say that's pretty decent for in battery life, you know. So all right, there y'all have it though. That was a little trip. I wanted y'all to ride with me, you know, just to talk about some stuff, you know what I mean? Like I say, if y'all want anything, I'm gonna turn my lights off because I don't need them now. I'm gonna take those and actually charge them up, so that way when I do ride like that on the highway, I can have some lighting, because that new Bro light is pretty bright. But anyways, let me show you. Let me turn it on right quick. Look at that, man. That thing is so bright. But I'm gonna go home and charge it up. Yeah, so I'm gonna go home and charge it up when I get home. But anyways, I just wanted y'all to ride with me, and you know, just to talk about how important that bike is to me now, because of my stepson and my subscribers helped me build that bad boy right there. So that is a lot of blood, sweat, and tears going in that e-bike right now. So anyways, I'm gonna conclude this video for right now. I know it was long overdue, but like I said, I wanted y'all to just to hang out with me today, so y'all can hear me run my mouth and talk about e-bikes and stuff, and you know, talk about this bike in general, and my stepson and my subscribers, all of y'all really that's with me 100%, you know, because if I do something wrong, you know, I'm gonna admit it. I'm not gonna sit here behind no the closet and cover up stuff like that. No, that ain't me. But anyways, I'm gonna be going home, getting all this heavy stuff off, and yeah, this is the e-bike guy, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.